Every town has its character. In our town, his name was Amani. They called him the Nyash Watcher, because whenever a woman passed, his eyes would follow, like a hungry goat chasing leaves. The market women laughed, the men shook their heads, and the children sang songs about him. But listen well, for what began as a joke soon turned into a whisper, and the whisper became a mystery. The elders say, when desire becomes stronger than wisdom, a man will walk into his own grave smiling. This is the story of Amani, the Nyash Watcher. His eyes led him where his heart could not escape, into the hands of fate. In a small town, where market women laughed and secrets traveled through whispers, there lived a young man called Amani. Amani was cheerful, always smiling, always the life of any gathering. But he had one weakness. His neighbors called him Nyash Watcher, not to insult him, but because of his strange habit. Whenever he saw a woman with a big figure, his eyes would follow, his heart would beat fast, and he would lose focus. Every girl he dated, every woman he admired, had the same quality. To Amani, love was not about kindness or understanding, it was only about appearance. The eyes that admire too much will one day bring tears to the heart, the elders would say. His family worried. His friends mocked. The elders shook their heads. Can such a man ever find a good wife? They asked. A man who chases beauty alone forgets that beauty fades, but character remains. But fate smiled strangely upon him. In time, Amani married a good woman, beautiful, respectful, and caring. She was everything a man could hope for. Yet still, his eyes wandered. His obsession did not end. When obsession leads, wisdom works behind, whispered the old women at the marketplace. At the market, on the roadside, even in church, Amani was restless. People began to whisper, maybe he is cursed. Maybe his destiny has been tied to this weakness. One day, Amani was walking with a friend when something unusual happened. By the rubbish heap, he saw a woman who had lost her mind. Her hair was dirty, her clothes torn, her hands picking through trash. She had suffered for many years. But Amani froze. His eyes locked on her. He could not move. He could not speak. The goat that follows every leaf will one day meet the hunter's trap, his friend muttered, but Amani did not hear. What he did not know was that this woman was also under a curse. Long ago, she had angered a priestess and was condemned to live in madness until one man could look at her, not with laughter, not with pity, but with a true and strange passion. On that day, Amani's weakness met her fate. His strange desire burned so strongly that the chains of her madness broke. Slowly, her eyes cleared. Her mind returned. Before the eyes of the town, the mad woman was restored. But the spirits never give without taking. Every cause hides a lesson, and every lesson shapes a destiny. From that moment, Amani's destiny was tied to her forever. He could not look at another woman again. He could not turn his eyes elsewhere. His course had changed. Now he would only ever love her. When he brought the woman home, his wife wept bitterly. Her heart was broken. She packed her things and left, never to return. The neighbors shook their heads. His family wailed. But Amani could not undo what had been written. From that day on, the Nyash Watcher watched no more. His eyes were chained, his passion imprisoned, his destiny sealed. He had healed a broken soul, but in doing so, he lost his freedom. And so, if you ever hear whispers in that town about a man who walks proudly beside a once broken woman, remember this tale. Remember Amani, the man who watched too long, until watching became his cause.
Please press the subscribe button. It's absolutely free.